Once upon a time, in the beautiful village of Lalibela, there lived a young man named Bimbo. He was handsome, with a face that charmed many of the village's beautiful girls. However, Bimbo was known for his stubbornness. Unlike most young men in the village, he didn't want to work hard. His parents were farmers, toiling daily on their land, but Bimbo refused to help them. Instead, he dreamed of moving to the city and finding a rich sugar mommy who would take care of him, allowing him to live a life of ease without any hard work. His parents were deeply worried about his ambitions. They often tried to talk sense into him, urging him to think practically and help out on the farm. But Bimbo was adamant. He believed his handsome looks would pave the way for a luxurious life. One day, Bimbo's friend, Adewale, returned to the village from the city driving a big Mercedes. Adewale was glowing with wealth, shining like the moon. Bimbo was amazed to see his friend so prosperous. The next day, the two friends sat together. "Adewale, what are you still doing in this village?" Bimbo asked. Adewale smiled and replied, "My friend, many opportunities are waiting for you in the city. What are you still doing here?" Bimbo replied, "I'm waiting for the right time. I want to find a beautiful sugar mommy who will let me live off her wealth. I don't want to suffer. I want an easy life without hustle." Adewale laughed and said, "You are very handsome, Bimbo. I assure you, every sugar mommy who sees you will fall for you." Without telling his parents, Bimbo decided to follow Adewale back to the city. As soon as they arrived, luck seemed to be on Bimbo's side. He met a beautiful and wealthy woman named Zora. Zora owned a big mansion and several companies. She was exactly the kind of woman Bimbo had been dreaming of. She quickly developed feelings for him, and Bimbo was more than happy to accept her affection. Zara made Bimbo an incredible offer. "I will pay you 5 million for every night you spend with me," she said. Bimbo couldn't believe his luck. He packed his things and moved into her mansion. Every night, he would meet Zara in her room. Life seemed perfect, and Bimbo felt like he was living his dream. One night, after spending time with Zara, Bimbo returned to his room only to realize he had forgotten his phone in hers. He quietly went back to retrieve it. As he entered Zara's room, he was horrified to see a large ritual snake drinking the sperm he had left in her. Terrified, Bimbo shouted. The snake turned towards him, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. Bimbo ran for his life and, luckily, managed to escape. Shaken by the experience, Bimbo returned to Lalibela and begged his parents for forgiveness. He promised to help them with the farm work from that day forward. Bimbo had learned a valuable lesson: a life without hard work was not only empty but also dangerous. He realized that there was dignity and safety in honest labor, and he was finally ready to embrace it. From then on, Bimbo worked diligently alongside his parents, finding fulfillment in the simple, hard-working life he had once rejected.